instead of you allowing these things to ruin you or to stop you from starting your own company or stopping you from going ahead to pitch your business to other people, here's what you should do. Now, the key is not to magically make your fears go away or pretend like they do not exist. That's not what you're supposed to do. In order to succeed as an entrepreneur, you have to acknowledge, address, and conquer your fears so that they do not control your life.
Now, fear is a natural human emotion. Everybody feels fear, especially entrepreneurs who are going on to take really huge risks and striking out on their own. Now, today we'll be sharing with you some fears that you might encounter as an entrepreneur and how you must ensure that you overcome them in order for you to succeed in that business.
Now, the first one is a fear of failure. Now, the fear of failure is one of the the most common phobias, especially among new and aspiring entrepreneurs. In fact, 33% of a lot of entrepreneurs have admitted that the fear of failure holds them back from starting a business. But despite how terribly final it may feel, failure isn't the opposite of success.
Now, countless successful people and businesses have gone on to face a ton of failures on their road to success. One of whom is Dyson. Now, he went on to create over 5,000 failed prototypes before finally inventing the bagless vacuum cleaner. Abraham Lincoln also lost the Senate race in 1858. I mean, let's even talk about Nigeria right now. How many times you go on to contest elections and you fail over and over again, and the fourth time
you
becomes the charm for you, having cried and you were ready to throw in the towel, and boom, things work out just fine for you. Now, Michael Jordan did not make his high school's varsity basketball team the first time he tried out. Failing doesn't make you a failure. Giving up is what makes you a failure.
Yeah, in fact, failing can actually end up being the very thing that sets you up for success. Studies show that failing in the past makes entrepreneurs more than twice as likely to succeed in the future. And now, this is why I feel like that is it. Because by the time you have succeeded in that part, by the time you have succeeded in that part where you have failed, whenever that thing comes again, you are able to go ahead and do it, because you it's like, I've beaten you before, I will beat you again.
I would say failing is not wrong or bad. It's what you learn from it. That's what matters, really. You have to learn a lesson and ensure you do better the next. Next up is the fear of uncertainty. Now, resisting change is a natural to what's easiest and most comfortable. You know, if you stay at your boring dead-end job, at least you know exactly what your day-to-day will look like. If you stay in your very boring and annoying and cruddy apartment, have to pack your things. If you stay in a bad relationship, at least you're not alone. But you're not alone. But it's better you're alone than in a bad relationship.
True.
The fear of the unknown is so common, but the unknown is only unknown until you know it. And the only way for you to know it is to move forward and discover it. So go on to take some risk and move forward with confidence. Go on to figure things out.
Now, acknowledge that more often than to throw you curveballs. The only thing certain in life is uncertainty. But as long as you stay resilient, you'll grow, adapt, and become even stronger than you were before.
So think back on the times when things did not go, decide to go south when you want to decide to go south when you want them to go north, okay? And in those situations, how did you adapt and press forward? What skills did you use to succeed despite what you were in time? Today on The Entrepreneur, we're talking about fears all entrepreneurs face and how you can go on to conquer them and become the success that you have planned out to be.
You're working towards being.
Business. You can go on and share your fears with us right now via the WhatsApp and text line 09097054450. That is the WhatsApp and text line.
Out of his latest album, Call Me Every Day by Chris Brown.
3FM Abuja.
Break it down.
Back to the music in 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Get the show on the road.
Back to some more music right here. Check it out right here.
Time to break it down now. Break it down.
Eagles 102.3.
Get updates.
Get informed, avoid traffic, and get home early. Tune into Traffic Rush weekdays 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja.
Make some noise one more time.
Hey, yo, what's up? Yo, it's the Kid 50 Cent.
Hey, what up? This Chris Brown.
What's up, y'all? This is Eminem.
Yeah, what the deal? This is Nas.
You're listening.
102.3 Eagles FM.
Eagles.
Yeah, that's us.
Cause we play this.
I know they don't want me the money to come my
102.3.
More 90s on Eagles 102.3 FM.
Long weekend.
At last.
Spend this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins.
Who's ready for winter? Woo! Nobody? Me either.
102.3.
Eagles 102.3.
Eagles.
Follow us on Instagram.
Sounds like this.
Eagles 102.3.
The hits for your drive home.
Eagles 102.3.
All your favorite music.
I listen non-stop.
All my favorite music. I listen every day. This is the home.
Eagles.
More variety.
102.3.
Your station for today's R&B and old school.
Non-stop hits.
Eagles 102.3.
Abuja.
Your number one radio experience you can count on. Eagles 102.3 Abuja. Radio is an experience. Eagles FM 102.3 Abuja.
Your number one radio experience you can count on. Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja.
Don't even know what the day is. So weekend.
Eagles 102.3.
Giving the gift of hit music.
Yeah! Let's go! This is Justin Bieber and Mariah Carey.
Eagles 102.3. Abuja.
Girl, get it! You get me going.
All day.
All day. All day.
On Eagles 102.3. Abuja.
We all need that friend who is our unpaid therapist that we yearn to talk to every day. Look no further.
Call me up, talk to me about your day. I'm right here and I am listening to you.
We are going to celebrate our new baby girl. My day was not that very okay because of...
Join Kemi Michael on A Couple for Your Thoughts every weekday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM.
Hanging out with friends is such a hobby, but chilling with your girlfriends? Such a booster. We talk about love, family, relationship, the shady, hilarious, fun, juicy, messy gossip in town. And the gentlemen aren't off the table. Girlfriends with Olije, Mondays and Fridays at 1 p.m. Exclusive to Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja.
Playing the best music from yesterday, today, and tomorrow. This is
102.3 Abuja. Eagles 102.3.
This doesn't make any sense.
Tune in to Hall of Fame, where we strut the red carpets of the silver screen.
Learning of an infinite multiverse includes learning of infinite danger.
I am Sub-Zero. I like this one.
I know what this place is.
It's all about movies and what to watch out for every Thursday at 4 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja.
Well, everyone
everyone focuses on staying socially distant, washing your hands and staying safe.
Social distancing.
A reminder
that the hits are there to socially dance to.
Staying safe, washing our hands,
and keeping you company
one song at a time.
The hits are on
102.3 Eagles FM.
Than my heart could ever bruise. Sweet as the whisper of a lover.
Calm as a night bird.
Talk,
love, and
3 o'clock, we are here and we are talking business on the Entrepreneurial Show. Today we're talking about how to face your fears as an entrepreneur. And here's the thing, there's so many things that you get to be scared of, a whole lot of it.
Now you've got the fear of failure, the fear of uncertainty, and next up is the fear of rejection.
This one is a big one. It borderlines everything.
It's gone on to hold a lot of people back from actually being who they should have been in terms of growth, development,
and not just people in business, generally in every way. My goodness, I remember a time where I was so scared that they were going to say no. I think it was my parents. I was supposed to ask them for something. I was so scared they were going to say no that I missed out on that.
Isn't it normal for Nigerian kids to be scared of asking their parents for stuff?
It's a normal thing, but sometimes if you don't ask, you would never know.
And that's something we need to unlearn in terms of being open to asking. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right?
No,
you get to know, and you would learn to do it better the next time.
True.
So if you think that Mr. X or Mr. Y or even Mr. B could help you out, reach out to them, okay? There's nothing wrong in trying it out first and seeing how things play out.
Now, you just have to know how to chest rejection.
On some level, every entrepreneur is at least a little afraid of rejection. Now, when you're about to make your pitch to investors, you might worry they will laugh you out of the room. When you are about to ask an acquaintance for advice on starting a business, you might be nervous they'll tell you, oh, you're not serious for trying. But when you are also trying to sell that product or service to your customers, listen, you would also be afraid of what the outcome could be. Would they be able to buy? Can they afford it? Would they like it enough? And here's the thing, you can't necessarily read people's reactions from their faces, right? Because their face might be one thing or saying one thing, and what they really feel could be something
totally
else.
different.
Exactly. So when you're maybe pitching your business to investors and they're not giving you the reactions facially that you expect, that might go on to dampen your spirit. But how about focusing on selling that idea first and worry about what they're feeling like later on?
Or have it in your head that what you're selling is the best. Now, in business, you're going to face your fair share of rejection, but I'm going to let you in on a secret. That's actually a good thing, all right? Now, you don't need everyone to say yes to you. You only need the right people to say yes to you. Now, as you search for that perfect business partner, that ideal investor, also as you search for as you search for that ideal investor, you search for with deep pockets, that excellent mentor who has total faith in you, you're going to encounter a lot of people who aren't a good fit. But in order for you to find out whether they are or not, you're just going to have to ask. And if you do not ask, how exactly are you going to get to that part where you know?
And remember, just because somebody rejects you doesn't mean you don't have what it takes to succeed. Now, you know how you send in applications for job interviews or job openings and you never get any response. Okay, their HRO in Nigeria, you need to do better. Okay,
a lot of them.
Give them feedback. At least, that's the least you could do.
You could say no or something. Don't just leave them hanging.
You know how Gen Zs react to no's. I saw
but still, don't just. It's just like I keep calling your name. I'm talking to you and you're not responding. I feel like I'm sending an email to maybe a wrong address or something.
Yeah, that could be it. Now, to help overcome your fear, put yourself in situations where you may be rejected. Ask a mentor or expert that you've been wanting to learn from how they have done it, how they've gone on to succeed in that business, enterprise, whatever it is that they are doing at that point in time. And you never know, you might learn a thing or two and go on to being a better version and also learning how to stop being afraid of rejection?
You have the chest for it, my dear. After you've gone through that process, and a lot of people have already told you no, you will get used to it. And in your head, whenever you're about to ask, you just tell yourself the least they are going to say is no, and you move on. All right, that's
Another
easy.
fear a lot of people go on to face is the fear of not being enough, not being
good enough.
Sometimes the hardest person to please isn't an investor or a customer or a partner or a parent, it is yourself. So many entrepreneurs struggle with believing they really are good, really are good enough to start a business, be successful, and even find happiness. Even when they do experience success, they feel as though they do not deserve it. Now, I mean, how would you succeed when you don't think you are good enough?
Here's the thing, certain times you might feel, everybody around you might say you're doing a good job, you're doing a great job, but because of the idea of that job you want to do in your head, it doesn't seem a good fit. It doesn't seem like you are the best. But here's the thing, you are doing your best, you're trying your best, and it might not be as good as you think, but it's getting somewhere. You can always get better, all right? Don't think to yourself that, I'm not doing it properly, I'm not good enough. Tell yourself, I'm good. I haven't gotten to the enough part, but I'm good.
Now, we have a few options that you can try out if you are going through the fear of not being good enough. Now, you can go on to invest in relationships, find your mentors, find peers and friends who see your potential clearly and genuinely believe you deserve to be where you are. Their belief in you will help give you the confidence to pursue your dreams.
Now, also, you have to master your emotions. Fear and self-doubt feel like facts, but really they're merely emotions that are only as powerful as we allow them to be. Now, you have to acknowledge those feelings for what they are and try not to let them distort your reality. Learning how to recognize fear for what it is can help you master it. I mean, it's just fear.
And hey, stop comparing yourself. Embrace what makes you different and focus on becoming the best version of yourself, okay? Everyone has that special talent. It might seem like a very ridiculous thing, but then it's a talent that you might be the only person in the whole world who can handle it. So the fear of not being good enough is a mindset. No amount of external success will fix it. It's got to come from within. Self-reflection, supportive relationships, positive self-talks will help you overcome this fear. How often do you talk to yourself? I know it might seem like you're losing it, right?
Actually, I talk to myself every time. This is like,
I've heard you talk to yourself. This is the craziest.
I do it all the time. I do it both. I speak aloud to myself and also in my head to myself. There's certain times that I might be quiet. Here's the thing, I'm having a full-on conversation. Sometimes it might be an argument too.
That's creepy.
No, it's not.
Today on The Entrepreneur, we're talking about fears entrepreneurs face and how you can go on to conquer them. We've spoken about the fear of failure, the fear of uncertainty, the fear of rejection, also the fear of not being good enough. Now, the final one on our list right now is
fear of success. Now, that's a shocking one, right? You're shocked that people fear success. Yes, you can be afraid of success. Now, you may think that you're afraid of success, but it's actually more common than you think. You're not the only one there. Now, as you move forward, you're faced with all kinds of new challenges you've never encountered before. All of the other fears we talked about tend to get magnified as the stakes get higher. We're worried about what will be different in our lives if we actually succeed. Trust me that you will be able to rise to the occasion. You just like to have to get past when you're working to get your business off the ground. Build a team of strong people you can lean on and also learn from.
Now, go on to focus on the great things success can offer, such as financial and creative freedom, and allow yourself to celebrate the successes you experience. Enjoy how awesome it is. You've earned it. Have your hard work and passion rewarded and bask in that euphoria of how amazing it feels to be successful. Now, you might feel fears throughout your careers, but be honest to yourself. You've worked hard, you've worked smart, and success is, the only way to reward yourself. Just enjoy the process. It's really important. If you're really serious about letting go of your fears and starting something new today, get on the process. Start that business, go on that walk, join that gym, do something different. What's the worst that could happen? Talk to that investor, that mentor, that friend.
But here's the thing. Even if you want to talk to that investor, and you are scared to do it, by the time you are prepared enough, by the time you're prepared, you will be able to walk into that room and wow those investors. But first of all, you have to be prepared. You're not going to just carry your head inside there like that.
Bottom line is, don't let fear dictate or stop you from moving forward. Just do the best that you can, and
do you
it's okay to be nervous, right?
It is. It is okay to be nervous. Here's the thing: there's a time where I was really, really nervous. I think I had an event where I was supposed to talk at, and I was really nervous. My hands were sweaty. I never sweat on my palm. I never sweat, but that day I was really nervous, and I asked myself, what exactly am I afraid of? Is it human beings that are just using their ear to listen? Are they gonna stone me tomato?
Well, bottom line is, in order for you to succeed as an entrepreneur, you have to acknowledge and address your fears so that they don't control your life. And with that, we've come to the end of The Entrepreneur for today.